Alright, today's first RP dump of the day is don't use multiple playbys. Firstly, when creating a character, you should be figuring out what playby you're going to use that best suits your character. You should know that, before you make the page. You should already have it all ready to go. That's not something you should decide after you've made the page and added a bunch of people. Um, I understand that sometimes the playbys we initially pick end up not having a lot of photos, or just, we've used them for so long and they've stopped making movies and you can't find any new pictures. Then in that case, okay, I understand a phase change. I feel like everyone's entitled to one. But what really irks me is the people that have a different face like every day or every week. Um, one minute there's Sophia Bush, and then the next they're Kim Kardashian, and then the next day there's some blonde Victoria's Secret model. Um, and then there's the people who think as long as they keep face changing to someone with the same color of hair, that it's okay. Like one day they'll be Christina Aguilera, then they'll be Lauren Conrad from The Hills, and then they'll be like Rob Zombie's wife. And they're like, well, they're all blonde, they're all kind of similar looking. Or they'll be Leighton from, not Leighton, Blake from Gossip Girl. Like, they're all blonde. No one's really gonna notice that I'm changing the face like all the time. Everyone notices. The other day, I seen a Chase Crawford change into an Enrique Iglesias, and then change back to Chase Crawford, and I was confused. They don't even look anything alike. Um, don't do that. Uh, it's annoying, number one, especially for people that have you, as a connection on their page. It's also annoying to write with because anytime they have to reference your character, they have to update the description of them, and it's just really annoying to see every day. It's like you have face ADD. Pick a face, just one, and stick with it. Um, there's some people that will use pictures of other playbys if they have a picture with someone else that they're writing with. So, like, let's say you normally use, I'm gonna pick. Let's say you use frickin' crazy Lindsay Lohan, and you have a connection with a Justin Timberlake, so you decide to default a picture of ScarJo and Justin Timberlake as your default because you are like hitting on this Justin Timberlake or you have something going on with them. Don't do that. If you can't make manipulations and you're horrible at it, um, using different pictures of different playbys with that person is not the solution. I suggest you find a pre-made site that also takes manipulations requests and, see if they'll do it. Or, ask around on your list because a lot of people, do pretty good manipulations these days. It's lazy to just be like, oh, yeah, let me just default this even though it's not really my character. I mean, the only time you can really get away with using a picture of somebody else with like a friend's playby is if the person that you're passing off as yourself isn't facing the camera. If all you see is like the side of their head and then maybe like a little bit of nose or like the back of their head, then that works. Um, if you can see their actual face, it's not going to work unless your character had a shit ton of plastic surgery, and in that case, you can't change back to the other face the next day because you can't undo surgery. You can just get more. And yeah, anyways, again, really annoying when somebody's changing their face all the time. Pick one. And if you think I'm talking to you, I probably am. I did reference a few people that I know are guilty of doing it. Don't take it personally. You were just the first examples that came to mind, and I'm sorry, but it really does annoy me. And I'm sure it annoys a lot of other people.